flowing with yoga. So feet hip width apart, take a deep breath in, arms come all the way up, stretch up towards the ceiling, and then release those arms out to the side, shoulder blades down the back. And again, take a deep breath in, arms coming all the way up, finding that stretch, maybe even interlacing the hands and stretching up towards the ceiling. Reaching those arms out to the side, shoulder rolls back, just releasing any tension, any tightness, taking a deep breath. So just waking up the body nice and easy, stretching. Always good to do some stretches in the morning to get the body ready for your day. Let's go one more time. Take a deep breath in, arms come all the way up, stretch and lengthen up towards the ceiling, reaching out to the sides and rolling your shoulder blades back and down. Okay, let's take a deep breath. This time we're going to fold forwards into your swan dive. So breathing in, stretching and lengthening, and then reaching the arms out to the side, folding forwards over your legs, just going to where you can. Those hamstrings might be quite tight this morning, so you might need a deeper bend into the knees. You might not be down as far. Take a few moments here, a few breaths, just to breathe, relax and release. And then gradually soften the knees, reach those arms out and up, gradually bring yourself up through to standing. Maybe open out the ribs, stretch and open out the heart. And this time reach forwards, imagine somebody's pulling on your fingertips. Stretch over to where you can, lengthen and fold. Again, each time it might feel a little bit easier on those hamstrings. And then reach forwards, out and up, gradually bringing yourself up to standing, open out, stretch. And release those arms out to the side, roll your shoulders back and down. And again, we're going to go into that flow again. This time we'll step the right leg back. So take a deep breath in, reaching forwards. Imagine somebody's pulling on your fingertips. Stretch over to where you can. Release and then soften the knees so you can step your right leg back. Now again, you may need to find your own way into this. And if you want to, move the feet wider, place the back knee down. Bring your hands to the inside of the foot. So I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see the position. What the sunshine is bright today. Okay, so you've got the position, opening out through the hips. If you want to, keep that back leg lifted and lengthened. We're going to hold this position for a few moments. Those hips might be tight this morning. So just breathe and try and soften into the position. With every exhale, try and relax and release. To find your own way through to your downward dog. So tuck the back foot, step back through to the downward dog and tread through the feet, just creating some movement. And then look up towards your hands, walk, step, jump, find your own way to the top of the mat, and then start to rebuild and restack, gradually bringing yourself up to standing. And let's do that on the other side. So take a deep breath in, stretch and lengthen, and then reach forwards, lengthening over the legs, going to where you can, stretch, release and relax. This time your left leg will step back to that lunge position. And again, feel free to set yourself up, adjust your feet. Don't feel stuck to where you've stepped back to. Hands to the inside of your foot. Maybe the back knee is lifted, maybe you've got that back knee down. So breathe wherever you are at, breathe into those hips, try and soften and release. When you're ready, stepping back to that downward dog. So tuck your back foot, push all the way back, stretch to the downward dog, tread through your feet, lengthen, stretch. And towards your hands, walk, step, jump, find your own way and rebuild up to standing. Let's find a little bit more of a flow with that. So take a deep breath in, arms come all the way up. Reach forwards to lengthen and fold and step your right leg back into that low lunge position. From there, step back to your downward dog. Find that length. Look towards your hands. Walk, step, jump. Find your own way to rebuild all the way up to standing. Use your own breath. Breathing in, stretching and lengthening over the legs. Stepping your left leg back into the low lunge. Stepping back to your downward dog. Look towards your hands. Walk, step, jump, find your own way. And rebuild, restack. Gradually bringing yourself up to standing. Take a deep breath in. Let's fold forwards, reach. This time both legs step back to your plank position. Find the length through the heels of the feet and then lift and lengthen up to your downward dog. Look towards your hands, walk, step or jump to the top of the mat. Rebuild, restack. Gradually bringing yourself up. Oh, you should be warm and lengthened now. Take a deep breath in. Arms come all the way up. Find that stretch. Maybe feeling looser. Bring your hands to a prayer. Take a few moments just to breathe. After that flow, you might find the breath is a little bit quicker. Take a deep breath. Bring the arms down and around. All the way up. Just going halfway, imagine somebody's pulling on your fingertips, stretching halfway, coming all the way up, bend the elbows, open the heart, stretch, breathe in, reach, lengthen, fold halfway, coming all the way up. Open out the ribs, bend the elbows, stretch. Reach up, this time all the way down, fold. Step back to your plank position. Lift the hips up to your downward dog. Place the knees down and wide to the edges of the mat. Sink back onto your heels. Stretch and release into your child's pose. Gradually bring yourself out and up to that seated position. Take a full deep breath in here. Bring your hands to a prayer. Take those arms up. Come up onto your knees. Bring those arms out. Bring your hands to your lower back. Squeeze the elbows. Open the heart. Look up towards the ceiling. Release. Bring those hands down. Round through, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone, stretching the other way. Release to neutral. Tuck your toes into your downward dog. Look towards your hands, walk, step or jump. And gradually rebuild yourself up